menu narration.
Here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So FIU's offense will be the first up today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First of all, big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The receiver grabs it, breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, FIU, as they claim the lead in this. Gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Bringing it out. It's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? Scanning the field. It's Cooper. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using his legs. It's Sperry. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense facing a 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now on the 25. To throw, it's Cooper. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the
blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Powering through a tackle. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Call the counter run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Panthers. Great connection there for 6 points. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gonna run it. It's Berry. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This pack is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Toss play, running right. Breaks through. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Ball handed off. And they'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU! This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And they hand it off to the back. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Back to pass. It's Cooper. Oh, the pass rush hits home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Fielding the punt. Looking to improve field position here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. That means good starting field position for this drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Berry. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up the 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looking for the end zone, but not complete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And the ball to the ground. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect.
He's in the clear. At the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Florida International. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
A play action, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They get the second half started with a running play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense defense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And there's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. LSU is now operating in the red zone.
Here we go, set.
We go with a direct snap. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Jackrabbit.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks free with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They defense that really lock in on that quarterback.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and sack against their quarterback.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They'll hand it off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Barber. And now the defense able to bring him down.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Hands off to the left. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Keeper for the foot. Just runs through a mismatch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Cooper. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Trap again in the pocket. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Got a man. Catch catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Working clock with the ground game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the right here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always... for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball inbound.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Toss play to the outside. He's out to first and still going. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And then first down, right back to the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking downfield, it's Cooper. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. For a fourth down completion. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. We're in the late stages of this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Cooper. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Panthers. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
It's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking it's got no chance to be answered, and